Well-known chef Tom Valenti was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 14 years ago. And when he started changing his own diet and recipes, he realized they worked for just about everybody. The result is this new book. You don't have to be diabetic to love this cookbook. And Tom is with us this morning. Good to see you.
Morning, Harry. How are you?
Knowing you like 10 years more or something like that, I had no idea you were diabetic.
Now you know.
Yeah. Oh, how did, I mean, typically with that type of diabetes, we think stereotypically, person of overweight, et cetera, too many calories, too many whatever. What was it in your case?
Well, in my case, it was hereditary.
Yeah.
You know, high sugar ran in my family.
Right.
And they always said, be careful, watch your sugar. And I was like, yeah, right. Whatever.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, then you actually have it.
Yeah, exactly.
And your response to it was what?
Well, I mean, I think I went through the classic 5 stages of from denial to acceptance.
Uh-huh.
And when I came out the other side, I realized that I needed to adjust my eating habits.
Right.
But I love to eat.
Sure.
So I wanted to make stuff that tastes good.
Well, and ironically, there you are, this restaurateur, this great chef, and so you're in the right place at the right time. There's kind of a kismet to that,
Yeah,
right?
hopefully.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of these foods that are out here. These all are recipes that come from the cookbook that really clearly are things that everybody is going to love,
Yep.
but are ridiculously healthy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the simple fact is this, is when we embarked on the project, we wanted to recognize that heart disease and diabetes go hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not only are we looking at sugar and carbohydrates, but a very, very low sodium profile in the recipes
Right.
as well.
Okay. So the first one is?
Creamless yellow tomato soup. We've got a cob that's baked in parchment, as it's called. It's aluminum foil, and that's fat-free.
I want to go back to this one a second. So, beyond the tomato, and you puree the tomato or whatever, what else is in there that's going to make me say, I really want to eat this?
Well, there's a little bit of cooked onion, which brings on a sweetness. A little bit of garlic, just for that little attitude.
Yeah.
And then it's just a puree.
Right.
It's, you know, it's all about the product.
I love the goodness, love the goodness.
Yeah.
And this one is served with, so there's a little piece of fish.
Yep, that's a baked cod, tomato, lemon, wedges, parsley, and shallot.
Wedges of the, what is that, grapefruit?
Lemon.
Oh, lemon.
Fresh lemon, yeah.
Right in there. Oh,
and then
that's
you
terrific.
close it up
Yeah.
and you bake it in the oven.
Yeah.
Fat-free and pretty tasty.
And
too.
so darn good for you. All right, now this is a pasta, right?
That's right. That's a pasta that is more about the vegetable than it is the pasta. You
Okay,
want
because
that-
normally that carbohydrate thing is like alarm bells go
I
off,
love
right?
pasta. I want
Right.
the hit, but this gives you an easier way out.
Right, and so
Healthier.
this is a pasta you can get in your house. I mean, in a
Yeah, that's
store someplace?
fettuccine, and that's very simply asparagus that's been sliced thin, so you get that noodle effect.
No, that's terrific. All right, and last but not least, what's our dish here?
That's a poached chicken, and it's
Right.
poached in plastic.
And so you're going to teach me how to do that.
Very quickly,
All right,
show you how
let's
to
see
put
you
that
do this.
together.
So we have our boneless breast, right?
Very simple. I have a double thick piece of cellophane here, just for the wrapping.
Right.
The tiniest
Tiniest bit of salt.
bit of salt. You know,
Right.
you're not supposed to eat more than 1 teaspoon of salt per person per day.
Yeah.
Have a soda, you're halfway
Yeah, right.
home. You know?
Yeah. Now what's in this?
This is goat cheese,
With?
basil, and sun-dried tomato.
That's pretty
You
simple.
could also use roasted tomato,
Right.
which is in the book as well.
Right.
You know, and oddly enough, canned tomatoes have a high naturally occurring
Right.
level of sodium, so
Right.
those canned tomatoes can come up and bite you
Well,
sometime.
you
without
got to
even
really
knowing
read
it.
those cans.
Yeah.
So you make a little gizmo like this,
That's
tie it
right.
off at the ends,
Yeah.
right? It ends up looking like this. How long does it stay in?
Oh, it's about 7 or 8 minutes, or until
7 or 8
internal
minutes.
temperature of
And you know what?
165.
We're going to do a little taste test here, Tom. 'Cause this one just came out of the oven. And this is really healthful and beautifully prepared and
Hopefully tastes good.
really, really good. Wow, that rocks. Giant, man.
Thanks.
Tom Valenti, thanks. For more of Chef Tom's recipes, go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com.